Options is part of everybody's life and part of my life. They help with people with disability. Hi, I'm Brian Phillips. I'm 45 years old. I've been with Options since 2004 for 21 years.
My name's Terry King. I've been involved with Options since around 1990. In 2012, the Hammond Kiwanis Clubs decided we would start up an action club, which is for people with disabilities. We work for people in our communities. We help them with different service projects, and Brian was one of the charter members with Action Club. Well, I've enjoyed watching Brian grow, as well as the other Action Club members and Options clients, how they are able, with the help of Options staff and services, to live their best lives, be in the community, and to work with the rest of us. We really enjoy each other's company, and I greatly appreciate the opportunity that I've had to get to know Brian so well over the past 15 years. And Brian's almost like another son to me, and I'm greatly appreciative of Options for giving us the opportunity to get to know each other so well.
Hey, I'm Beverly Moore, team leader. I've been working at Options for 12 years. I've known Brian all of the 12. He started off in community homes, and then he advanced himself up to independent living, which he does now. He lives in independent living in the community.
2009 Option helped me get an apartment with a roommate. Being on my own, learning how to budget money, and getting a job. It's hard to get a job in the community. I put applications in to like 5 or 6 different places, and they never called me back. But it ain't hard to get a job with Options. It's very easy.
He has a work crew leader that stays with him on the job and helps him and guides him through the day while he's working.
I work with Casey 5 days a week, and then we go in the community to clean buildings for our contracts. My favorite place is to clean the substation.
Brian loves his job. He looks forward to going every day, has transportation to and from work. He has transportation when he gets home to go to his many community events. And he usually has the days and the weekends planned out before staff get there. So they know exactly where they're going and what time to leave and what time they're coming back. Even if they're not in his presence, there's somebody looking out for Brian. Well, he decided he was gonna walk into town one night. We received a call that Brian was in the hospital and he was run over.
It was storming, raining. I went to the store, the corner store, trying to walk across the street, and I didn't hear the car honking. Hit the car, hit the light pole, kissed the ground. My face was black and blue, broke my ribs, and I was out.
We stayed with him around the clock and provided care to him until eventually Brian got back to where he was at before the accident.
If there wasn't Options, I wouldn't know what to do. The Option was there the whole time, and I went to therapy the whole time.
It would be hard to predict what Brian could be in the future, because Brian can be anything he wants to be.
I'm proud of getting an education in North Shore Technical College, getting a certificate in carpentry, and I'm trying to look for a job in carpentry, and I'm proud of that.
My name too is
My name is Juanita Chandler. I'm Theresa Chandler's first cousin. Theresa was an old soul, but a fun little girl. She was raised by an older lady, so she was just old. She walked around with a purse and all of this stuff when she was a child.
My name is Michelle Carruthers, and I am the Individual Services Director at Options. I oversee our Supported Independent Living program, which Theresa is a part of. Theresa enjoys going to the library. She really likes exercising at some local gyms. She enjoys getting snowballs and going out to eat. So Theresa is very independent, but she does receive some in-home supports to help her to live independently. She has staff in her home that encourage her to make healthy choices. They assist her with food preparation and keeping her home clean. They remind her to take her medications. They take her to and from doctor's appointments. They transport her into the community and help her with money management. When I first met Theresa in 2021, she lived by herself in a one-bedroom apartment with the help of staff. Her team leader made a suggestion for her to live with 2 other options participants, and that's when I really began to see her blossom. She was able to form meaningful relationships with her roommates, similar to that of like family.
I would say the best benefit at Options for Theresa is the fact that they encourage her to be herself, and she have grown so much mentally and emotionally. She truly, truly love her family and her friends, and I guess Options too.
I love
There's no space to worry because we know she's in a safe place, she's well taken care of, and they're gonna respect her boundaries and her desires and make sure that she's happy. I love you too.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Don. I'm coming to Option 9 years. I'm 51 years old.
My name is Don Desselles. I'm Don's father.
Hi, I'm Gloria Desselles, Don's mom. He was a little premature. He was always delayed in all his milestones as sitting up and walking. He was a happy child. He has 2 younger brothers. When we lived in Chalmette, the community was really close for him. He was able to walk to many places, the movie theater, fast food restaurants if he wanted to go have lunch. He worked at Swagman's while in high school collecting buggies.
We lived directly behind Swagman Supermarket. One of his grandparents lived 1 block away.
And then when Katrina came, we moved over here and all that changed. Where we live, he doesn't have that opportunity. I think he felt maybe he lost that original home life that he had at one time. It just made a difference in him. He would just sit and look at TV all day. I mean, there was not much else he would do.
They'll be sitting down watching TV, and I'll walk in the room and I'll start just dancing around in the room and picking at him, and they'll laugh. And he does this, "Mama," a certain way, and she just dies laughing at it. So,
yeah, nobody says it like he does.
I love when he does that with him. But then things just started to change. Then that's when he more or less just wanted to stay home. We just needed to find some program for him to be where he was doing his own thing, not just with Mom and Dad. Options was perfect.
Don's in the enrichment program. He loves it. When Options is closed for any length of time for holidays, that's not a good time at home. What's your favorite thing to do at Options?
Bowling, like play basketball, stuff like that. Go to church.
What do you do at the church?
Play bongos. I like going to Options.
What you like best about being at Options?
It gives me something to do. Yeah, it makes me happy.
I know Options will always be there for him, and that is going to help us know that between his 2 brothers and his nephew and other relatives, that he's in his best place that he can be with Options.